Hey everybody, Dave Raw, D-Dog for Dynamic Rainmakers. Thursday night courier run. Yay! Not too much going on, 77 degrees. Wow. I hope we get some nicer, this is nice weather actually, but it's kind of warm for this time of year, being the end of April. But hey, that's good. Just need a little bit of rain or snow or something. We need to bring up our humidity a little bit. Get some things moist because we have red flag warnings today. And tomorrow they start again on Friday. So let's hope we get some rain or something in the air. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, share, especially if you like. It helps me build here on Facebook. Sharing is good too. Subscribing is even better. Now we got a few more people on here. 125 folks are on this channel. Yay! Thanks everybody. Let's keep it going. Getting ready to put some merchandise together. Maybe t-shirts, hats, cups, whatever you want. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to get. Because I want to keep this channel growing. I want you guys to prosper in this business. It's easy to get into. I see a lot of people asking, well, how do you get into this? How do you get into that? Well, the first step, the main step, is to be brave. Go out onto Google and search for courier companies near me. That's all you need to put in there. And you will get back results. You get those results, you call those people and say, hey, do you need drivers? If they say yes, great. If they say not right now, ask them if you can get on a waiting list. You can also check on things like Craigslist. You can check on Facebook jobs. You can check on Indeed. You can go out to a resource called cbdriver.com. What's good about that one is they look for you, you can look for them, and it's free. It's free. So that's the first step. But something they are going to ask, a lot of them will ask you to have a business entity of some kind, like an LLC, like Dynamic Rainmakers LLC. Then once you get that, you can apply for what's called an EIN. That is the identifying number for your business. And that's something you need too. That's like a social security number for your business. And once you get that, you can get some type of a business banking account. I'm using an online group. They're good. They've been working pretty good for me. So, those are some of the basics. You also got to have regular automotive insurance if you're going to be driving your car or your Jeep or your van or whatever you plan on using. But if you don't have a van, you don't need a van. If you have a car, you can use your car. If you have some type of SUV, you can use that. It does not have to be new. You don't have to run out and buy a new vehicle. If you have something, use it until you get some money saved up. Okay. Now, there's other things you can do. Usually when you get into a couriering group, especially with the medical couriering stuff, they will want you to get certified. And those are usually done through the company you're employed with. And they'll give you some basic stuff you got to do. And eventually I'm going to list those groups out that do offer the training. That's the first big step for the medical courier work and the veterinarian courier stuff. Because you want to get your specialized certifications for hauling it's not really hazardous, but it's biohazard stuff because you're hauling samples like blood, urine, tissue. You name it, it'll be in there. Same thing applies on the human side as well. The same type of stuff. You might even be moving medications, and they may ask you to get certified for doing that. If you're doing more human stuff, you'll have to go through HIPAA training, the HIPAA Act. HIPAA, it's not hippopotamus. It's just a special thing that guarantees the privacy of the people you're working with. Now, if you get in with another group that also does light freight, ask if they can get you to TSA certified. And what that allows you to do is get onto the air cargo areas and also into the air terminal areas, air cargo terminals, because you got to have that number to pick up stuff and you got to have that number to send stuff. When you send stuff, that's called tendering. It's like you're really tender, right? No, you're tendering something. It's a transaction. Okay, those are some of the basics. If you want to go beyond that, you can do more. You can get a dot number. You don't need one. If you want to do intrastate courier work and you want to do it kind of on your own, it doesn't hurt to get the DOT number. Now that'll allow you to get in-state stuff, intrastate, not interstate, but intrastate. The DOT number is free. Okay, if you plan on going way beyond that, you can get an MC number, motor carrier number. That's more specific information, and it's $300. Now, if you have those two things, you can do a lot more work. However, to make those two things more valuable, you've got to get your actual commercial insurance. That's not cheap, I tell you. It's not cheap, but it'll allow you to get what you call an authority, and you'll be your own authority. You really don't need those things to do courier work. If you want to do expediting work, it can help. Sometimes you can actually work under a company, which I advise you do first. Use their equipment if you can, and if they can keep doing that. They'll provide a dot number, an MC number, and insurance, and you can run under that. Okay. So you do not have to get on load boards. You do not have to go out and find vendors. All you got to do is go to the courier companies, and they'll help you get on routes. They'll either put you on a route, or they'll put you on to something that's called on call, and that's a very specialized thing. Now, the difference with a route is you have the same thing you do every day, day in, day out, same pickup, same drop-offs. It doesn't matter if you're doing medical or if you're doing light freight. They all will be going along on that same route. So you know what to expect, and usually you get paid by that route. Like I'm doing right now, I'm doing this fixed route. It's anywhere from 12 to 14 at most pickup points, and that's it. I'm done for the day or the night or whatever it works out to be. So that's the fixed route. The on-call, you can start early in the morning, and if they have a good dispatch team, you'll be going all over the place. They'll see where you are. You communicate with your dispatchers, and if there's something nearby, they'll send you over there to go get it and then go deliver it. And as soon as you get to the next point, you call them again, or you let them track you using GPS. Okay, so those are some of the basics, guys. It's really simple. There's nothing magical about this at all. It's just getting out there and doing it. It's low entry cost if you just want to do the basic medical courier stuff. And later on, I'm going to be going into more detail about the type of stuff I use is what I use. You don't have to get these things, but the things that most likely you'll be using doing this stuff. Most of these things you buy are tax write-offs, so you can use it as an expense. And that's where your LLC comes under. You do not get paid directly from the company. Your company does, your LLC or whatever structure you have. They pay the LLC. Then you can give yourself payment from that. So those are just some basics so far. And I'm going to be going into more detail about this stuff, but this is simple, guys. Please, please leave comments, leave questions. I will be putting in some things in the descriptions of my different videos, how you can save some on gas, because that's right now is a killing thing, and some other things too. Because remember, you're now your own business. This is not a hobby. This is a business. Keep that in mind. You're here to make money. You're not here just to play around, because this is serious. You have to be committed to it, and you have to stay with it to make it worth the while. I've been doing this for over a year now, and it is paying off. It's just a slow process is all, to get built up. Don't expect to become a multi-billionaire doing this, okay? I want to make that clear from the get-go. I'm not going to BS you on this. This is not a get-rich-quick. Right now, I'm doing it as a side business because I have a regular 9-to-5, and it's working out for me right now. I do plan on going in to become what they call a courier service, where I have people under me. Hopefully somebody in the Colorado Springs area will want to become a driver with me, and that's great. If not, that's okay too. Doesn't matter. But I want you guys to have a good rest of the time, and just get out there and start hustling this stuff, guys, because there is a lot of stuff out there you can do. I'll be talking to you later. Bye.